Okay, you're tuning to the Danny Sun radio show and podcasts, and it's absolutely amazing to have Tally Koren on my radio show. How are you today, and where are you in the world right now?
I'm very well. Hello, Dan, and to all your audience, hello. And I'm in London by
Oh,
the
wow.
river. You can see a little bit of the river from the
Yes.
window.
Well, welcome to the show. Glad to have your company on today. I just thought it'd be nice to invite you on the show to talk about your new EP. It's called The Free Will, featuring a selection of tracks. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell me more about this EP.
Wow, this EP is remixes. My last single was Free Will VIP, got into the Latin chart in iTunes on Christmas. And I I had the remixes ready, but I thought, right, that's the perfect time to start the year with something so energetic. I've been working on it for a long time on those remixes,
Hmm.
and yeah, so it's I'm very excited. It's something very powerful.
Great. And my next question nicely takes us on to this. You released a Latin version of this Free Will. Has Spanish music always been inspirational for you? And nice to hear Spanish guitar in music these days.
Well, I lived in Mexico for a few good years. So obviously I like the Latin vibe. And when I produced Free Will at the beginning, not the VIP version, but they're all more or less the same, I met the Gypsy King manager and Nina Simone manager. And through them that they loved the track, I got to have Eric Fernandez that collaborate with the Gypsy King. And his guitar, especially the intro, is so powerful that it was the perfect way to start the VIP version with that guitar, give it to you on your face. But I'm kind of split between, I love the Latin vibe, I like the bossa nova, all that kind of rhythm, but I think I love more remixes, electronic, and yes,
That's good. Best of both worlds, though, for
absolutely. Yeah.
for people who like different tastes. And what's the meaning behind free will? Obviously, we know free will. Having the free will to do something. Um, the song basically is it self-explanatory in that sense?
Yeah. The song came to me in one take, almost all the words, definitely all the music. The words at the beginning, I didn't even know what they meant. And through the years, I had so many deals and offers on that song, but I never wanted to give it away to either more famous artists. But then after now exploring it, I understand that it was almost my life mission is to bring people the message of free will. Not everyone like it, and there's so many philosophers that saying, "Oh, free will is." They don't agree with that. But one thing, no one can disagree that we have the choice. As you said, we have a choice in every moment to choose between good, bad, or bad, love or hate, be a winner or loser, make my dream come true and keep going, or just say, oh, I'm over 40, so finish. So, this is the message that I want so much to bring to the world as someone that, yeah, went all the way to make my dream come true. And I want to bring that message to the world.
Absolutely. And would you also highly recommend your listeners and my listeners to check out the official music video to Free Will? And I did check out the video to this. It's shot in like noir, black and white. And you also did an acoustic reimagining of it as well with a full orchestral band as well.
definitely. But please, everyone, just watch up this space because the video that I am creating for the remix, for the Nick Wolfson remix, that's the one that kept me going, as it's saying, in 2024. There is something so powerful. And lately, since the pandemic, I've been starting to edit videos myself, film myself, selfie. So when you're going to watch the video Free Will, it's going to be from another world, seriously. So I hope to have it in the next months.
Great. So, in short, for the listeners, watch this space.
Yes,
Great.
definitely.
Hope I get this right, but another track you released, it was titled Tengo Libertad. Is that right? Which loosely
Yeah,
translates as I
yeah.
have freedom.
No, so Tango Libertad is the Spanish version of Free Will. There is many people love when I sing in Spanish. There is something with the melody and the Spanish that works really well. And as I lived twice in Mexico City in my life and I speak Spanish, it was wonderful to do it. And yes, I think I will have also the remix in Spanish. So that's another things for your listeners to watch that space.
Nice. And another track, Not Satisfied, as well, which has a mid-tempo
Ooh.
dance pop track. You mentioned your affection for the electronic sound also.
Yeah, that was at the beginning of 2024, got into number 10 in the UK commercial chart and showed me that that direction is a direction that I can have more audience. I'm very eclectic as a person. I'm, international. And I love young, old, all kind of people and music, but dance remixes, you cannot help it. When a remix is good, you just want to dance. And although the title was not satisfied, I was very satisfied with the remix and its achievement.
Great final result then.
Yes,
Lovely. And it
definitely.
has amassed like over 80,000 hits on streaming platforms. How lit is that? When you say lit, it means amazing.
It's good, but not enough. We are living in a world of, as I said to you at the beginning, when we met on the Zoom call, everything is about algorithm
Hmm.
and numbers. And I hope that by 2025 that I will do many remixes and not confuse my listeners because if you we listen to both sides now, the cover I did to Johnny Mitchell or even what was I made for Billie Eilish song, I get compliment from people that they like my version more than the original. What can be a better compliment? But that's where you confuse the people if you do that and then you do a remix, which is less deep. So this year I'm going for the high energy, and hopefully by next year when you interview me, it will be 800,000.
That's good. The sky's the limit. And
Absolutely.
on your career highlights, you performed at the Royal Albert Hall and even the MK Dons Stadium and the House of Lords. Is that perhaps one of the proudest achievements of your life? How was that experience?
It was definitely uh, especially the Royal Albert Hall. I used to travel there with the car with my late husband, and I used to say to him, "You will see, I will perform here one day." And it was like a gift, a miracle, whatever you want to call it, that really before the end of his life, I was invited to sing there. I was the star of an event, and he had that dream come true to watch me there. And it's just amazing experience. So hopefully we'll have a solo evening there
Yeah.
in the
So
near future.
looking forward to 2025. Hopefully you can achieve that pinnacle as well, more shows and getting more songs
Yes, yes,
recorded under
yes.
your belt.
Definitely, definitely. I'm really started the year very, very energetic. Very much got present on the social media. Everyone can follow me at Tally Koren. Social media definitely lead the world and algorithm, and I'm starting more and more to learn it and to love it. It's all time consuming, but you can do with everything. But with good intention, you can do everything. So that's the free will. Instead of wasting time with boring meeting, gossiping with girlfriends, or watching television, I film videos so your audience, can enjoy.
Amazing. And what do you think of today's music? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad, indifferent? Or do you think there's so many types of music out there on playlists these days where people should discover?
Yeah, there's so many good things. There's so many less good things, but it wasn't, Spotify brings you artists that follow myself. They follow them. And for the last few years, I kind of ignored to listen to them because people always compared me to a lot of different Marianne Faithful, Nico, Ellie Goulding, Sia, Dido, so many different top people. So I never listened to those singers, and then I listened as I was advised to do it, and I was shocked. There were so many good artist there that has very little play
Mm,
because we live in the algorithm. But thanks to people like yourself that support indie artists, and that's what we need. And at the end of the day, good music will show up at the world.
yeah.
It's
Good
just a
music will
question
try.
of time.
Yeah, good music will triumph.
Definitely, definitely.
And it seems like you've had a great career so far. Have there been any like big hurdles to overcome you've encountered? Has it been plain sailing, or have you had to like really kind of like, work hard to get to where you are today?
I think no one had a longer journey than me. Always, when I read about the Bee Gees and the Beatles and many other artists that had rejection, I'm saying, right, I can look at it as a rejection, but it wasn't rejection. I just didn't find the right people. It's not that I didn't have managers or offers through the years, but somehow I chose a way to build myself as an artist on my own,
Mm,
which is so hard. But as you probably read in my press release, at some stage, I was at the Radio 2 playlist that it's almost impossible. And I never repeated that success. But it showed me that the title of the song at the time was "The Only Thing That Holds You Back Is You." That was the chorus, sorry, the chorus of the song. "Beauty of the Duty" was the song. And I said, right, after a plugger told me, look, you've got a lovely voice, but don't waste your energy, time, money.
mm.
You're over 40 at the time. Uh, I could have given up the dream. And there were many others, but I just look at it as a stepstone to get farther, to get better. And I built myself from zero. And so I'm not at all where I want to be. But I'm saying to you listeners, and if there are musicians and even not musicians, go for your dream. The quality of your life, when you do what you love, you're a happier person. You're going to be a happier girlfriend or boyfriend, mother, father, and a person to this world. And that's my message.
That's a beautiful message to finish the interview on. I just want to say, Tally Koren, thanks for joining me on today's show and your contribution to the program. And also, me to do is play one of your latest remixes from Free Will now for my listener.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year, everyone. Bye
Pleasure.
bye.
Bye bye.